things first, we're going to start off with the lovely eyeshadow look. So first I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. concealer in the shade Medium Peach. You already know that I use this concealer so much, basically in every video. And again, this is just going to prime and prep the eyeshadow for a good base. And I always just use my fingers because I think it's the best way to just set it in place. Then next up, I'm going to go in with my Crown eyeshadow palette. It's got all these lovely shades in there, like, oh, look, all these greys, all these browns. They're great for a smoky eyeshadow look or great for a grunge look. But I'm going to first start off with the shade C5, which you can see I have actually used quite a bit, with my Spectrum A16 brush, this flat brush. And I'm just going to really pack on that C5 shade and put it on the eyelids. For the eyeshadow, guys, just because of fallout. So obviously the eyeshadow doesn't fall down onto the face and then ruins your base, because no one wants that. And the reason why I've decided to do this look today was because I've been seeing like a lot of dark feminine kind of makeup looks all over my For You page, and I just thought to myself, why not try a brown smoky eye look? It looks very sexy and sophisticated, so I thought, why not try it out today? So I'm just packing on that eyeshadow and just literally putting it all over the eyelid. I just thought this eyeshadow look would really suit me as well, because I've been looking into my colour palette just recently. If you guys didn't know, I'm a dark winter, and I just really resonated with it, because I think when I wear darker colours, it does bring my features out more compared to when I wear lighter colours. If you guys don't know how to do it, you should go online, type in like what your skin tone is. Obviously, like if you saw silver or gold more, if your features stand out more with your skin tone or blend in, and then it literally tells you what colour palette you are. And I just found it really fascinating, really, because now I know what clothes and what makeup to wear that will really suit me. I think dark makeup and kind of dark clothes do suit me more. But don't worry, guys, I'll still be doing eyeshadow looks for kind of every colour palette, because you know, you can't always just stick to one all the time. Then next up, I'm going to go in with the shade 4, which is kind of like this light kind of, I'd say this is a bit more of an orangey eyeshadow, and I'm just going to use that in the crease just to blend those two eyeshadows together. I'm going to use my Crown eyeshadow brush, this oval eyeshadow brush first, just to pack it on, and then use my blending brush to blend those two shades together. I just thought it was really fascinating, like finding out my colour palette. You can do it online, or you can even search up videos on YouTube or TikTok. There's loads these days that just tell you what your colour palette is. Let me know if you guys do it and what colour palette you are. Please comment down below. So with this eyeshadow, what I'm just doing is I'm just really packing this on and then going back in with my Clarins blending brush and just blending those two shades together so that the eyeshadow is still really noticeable, but it's still obviously blending in quite seamlessly together. And do you know what? This just does give me quite a fall look. Like, this gives me fall vibes, this kind of eyeshadow, because obviously it's quite dark, and when we get into the fall we tend to use more dark heavy makeup. I really think it looks really lovely. I love kind of the fall eyeshadow look. This reminds me of the leaves, actually, this colour falling off the trees, this kind of orangey browny shade. Talking about fall, I have been obsessed with Gilmore Girls just recently. Don't know if anyone's watched the show. I'm literally just on the bit where Jess comes into the show. You know, I kind of like I like his vibe, but I don't really want Rory? Yes. I don't really want Rory to end up with him. I wanted to stick with Dean. I'm team Dean, guys. I'm sorry. He might be a little bit boring, but at least he's a good guy. But yeah, I've been really enjoying the show. Don't know if any of you guys have watched it, but I've just become obsessed with it just recently. And it's such a full TV program. It's been like recommended on my For You page for like the fall and stuff to watch. But yeah, it's really good. So I'm just blending obviously this eyeshadow out, trying to match this side. Going back in with that blending brush just a little bit, just to blend those two shades together and kind of match. You want it to look like twins, not sisters, when you're doing your eyeshadow look. Right, then next up, I'm going to go in with my base. I was going to do the like waterline and the mascara, but I just don't want it to smudge. So first up, I'm going to use my Crown primer, and I'm just going to use this on the T-zone just to set the foundation in place. But I'm not going to put it all over my face because I feel like it's just the oily T-zone that the foundation just won't stick to, because I've got combination skin. Then I'm going to use my BB Skin Detox Fluid foundation in the shade 00. I just love this foundation because it does give you quite a warm, healthy complexion. It's a bit darker than my skin tone, but I mean, for the fall, you know, you start to get a bit pale, so it's nice to have a foundation. You know, make you look a bit more tanned and make you look a bit more alive. I'm just using my Crown foundation brush just to blend that foundation into the skin. Obviously, you can't just leave it like 4 blobs on my face. It would look a little bit crazy. And just make sure when you're using the foundation brush, guys, if you've got a circular one like mine, just actually circularly pressing it into the skin, and it will blend more easily rather than just going up and down. It's just going to make an up and down kind of streak to the face. So just make sure that you're just, you know, blending it in circular motions. That's the best way this foundation will set into the skin and actually kind of blend into the skin a bit more. Coming in closer so you guys can see what I'm doing, and I just like to go down the neck a little bit as well. Next up, I'm going to use my trusty dusty beauty blending sponge just to get rid of those foundation streaks from the brush and to really blend this foundation in place and into the skin. So it's just like melted onto my skin and it looks all natural. Use the concealer on any imperfections on the skin, which is everywhere. Jokes, I have such flawless skin. So basically just on any spots that I just don't like, I want to get rid of. And then just using my Boots Beauty Blending Sponge just to blend it into the skin. So it looks like my skin is absolutely flawless. Then next up, I'm going to use my Collection Liquid Contour Wand, and I'm just gonna do 3 little dots. A little bit on the forehead as well, why not? Maybe just a slight bit on the cheekbone area, I'll just do 2 dots. And what was so funny is when I first used this, I had no clue what I was doing. I was kind of using a brush, but actually I think I'm going to use a beauty blending sponge because I think that will actually make the contour go into the skin a bit more than what I did last time. I just used a brush and I looked really, really lost. I looked like I did not know what I was doing. So hopefully this time I will master the contour one, guys. I guess there is no wrong way or right way. I guess you can just use a brush. I feel like that hasn't gave me a lot. I'm gonna add a bit more bronzer, guys. This is not looking, I mean, the forehead looks quite nice and bronzed, but the cheekbone area just doesn't look contoured enough for me. I need more. I need a little bit more something. I need to look snatched, guys. Absolutely snatched for the autumn. Right, then next up we need a bit of glow to the face, so I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palette. I'm going to use the shade Butterscotch with my A33 highlighter brush. I think this highlighter brush is limited edition, but you can use any Spectrum brush or even any brush you really have in the house. Really, it's just a highlighter brush, and that should do the job. Oh my god, look how much glitter that's added onto. I'm gonna do a tiny bit in the inner corner, just because I like to open up my eyelids a little bit. Do a little bit under the brow bone as well. And then obviously on the highlighting points of my face. I'm just coming closer so you guys can see. But that is really blinding me. Then next up, we're going to go back in with the eyes. So I'm just going to use my Makeup Revolution eyeliner pencil, and I'm going to go into the waterline. Skip this part if you're a bit squeamish, by the way, guys, but if you're not, carry on watching. Same on this side. Perfect. Now my waterline is tight lined. I'm then going to add a bit of a liner to the eye. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline gel eyeliner, and I'm just going to start off with a wing. So that is really just winged out. It's connecting. And what I like to do is kind of outline the wing first and then just fill it in, because at least then you've got the shape, and then once you're confident obviously enough, you can then go ahead and fill it in. And what I saw as well is people have recently been going down into the inner corner and adding a bit of black to the inner corner as well. So kind of the whole eye shape is very black and kind of cat-like, which I love. I honestly actually love a cat eye, guys. I love dark makeup. I love dark feminine makeup. Like, don't get me wrong, like soft is quite nice, but nothing hits as much, I don't think, as dark feminine makeup. I just love a dramatic smoky eye. Then I'm just going to do the same on this side. I'm going to go quite down into the eye, kind of do a little winged out look, and then together. And then do the same on top. With this Maybelline gel eyeliner, I do like it, but you have to go back in and forth with the brush, which is slightly annoying if you just want to get it on. Just shaping that out first and then kind of filling it in when I'm satisfied with the wing shape. You know what, this is kind of, not exactly, but it's kind of giving you like Sophie Loren eyeliner actually. I fill this bit just a little bit so that the eyeliner is connected. And that I'm not leaving any, like, because with eyeliner obviously you can leave little patchy bits and they're not properly filled in. We do not want that. I'm going to make sure it looks fully filled in. Right, perfect. Then I am going to smoke the lash line out a little bit, just because we've done so much heaviness on the eye. So I'm going to go back in with this packing on a 1/6 brush. I'm going to use that C5, that kind of dark, and then I'm just going to smoke it out under the eye. And then do the same on this side. Wow, that is looking really smoky now. I'm trying to go as close to the lash line as possible so that you don't leave any little gaps of like white lines or whatever. Curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going to apply my mascara to the look. I'm going to use my Spectrum Dark Matter mascara. I'm just going to wiggle the lashes a little bit and then just apply it. And then of course you guys know what I like to do is just flick it on the end as well a little bit. This is actually also giving me kind of like mob wife makeup, you know, because they wear very dark eyeliner and eyeshadow, but I love it. I love a good smoky eye look. Just because even a makeup artist like myself can make mistakes, I've just got this little mascara mark, so I'm just going to go in with a white cotton bud and then like a dry one just to slightly remove it. And as well, I just noticed with this wing it was a bit more higher up than this one, so I'm just trying to balance that out with the dry side and then wing it out a little bit on the end. Right, perfect. Now that it's matching and it's looking slightly better, and then I'm going to do the brows. So first off with the brows, I'm going to fill them in with my CYO dark brown eye pencil. You guys know I love this. I think this is out of stock, so again you can use the Mua eyebrow pencil. It literally just does the same thing, or you can use the Benefit dark brown eye pencil. It literally does the same thing, whatever you guys want. If you're on a budget, use the Mirror one. If you want to spend some money, go for the Benefit one. But they literally all do the same thing to me. They all fill in your brows. So yeah, once your brows are filled in, or you brow in shade 3, and just set that brow in place and do a little bit of a fluffy look to the brow. I just think it really goes nice with a cat eye look. A fluffy brow and a cat eye look. I think this looks lovely together. Then last but not least, we're going to do the lips. Because we're going with the brown theme, I thought I'd do a brown kind of nudie lip as well. So I'm going to use my lip liner, it's Resume, and this is in the shade, guys, it says number 23, so I'm guessing that might be the shade. But it is this just very dark brown lip liner. It's so cheap. I got 12 of these on TikTok, I think for about £3 or £4, which is just crazy. I mean, I'd go as far as to say they're just as good as a MAC lip liners in my opinion. I really don't see a huge difference. Fill in the lip. And then just go into the sides of the lip. And then bring that together. Because I'm trying to make like a ombre. Ooh. I'm trying to make like an ombre effect to the lip. And sometimes I like to go in with my finger and just dab the lip liner a little bit if it looks a bit too harsh. Then I'm going to go in with my number 7 lipstick in the middle. Forgot to say that the shade is in Desert Rose for the number 7 lipstick. Go back in with the lip line a little bit more, guys, just to make sure that that's really showing. It's really just shaping the lip. And yeah, these are so cheap, and I'd probably even say they're just as good as MAC, to be honest. I mean, they're waterproof, they last quite a long time, they've got a lot of shades. I just think it's amazing. And then I am going to use this Nude in Town lip gloss just in the centre of the lip, but you guys can use like any lip gloss you've got, because I think this might be discontinued again, so any cream nude lip gloss you've got will work. I'm just gonna bring my hair down. But yeah, this is the look, guys. I'm just gonna come in a bit closer so you can see. So you can see it's a very smoky kind of cat-like eyeshadow look, and then like natural base, and then a bit of a nudie dark lip. But I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've really enjoyed creating this smoky eyeshadow look. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you guys next week with another lovely video. Hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye bye.